Welcome to the London Poker Show. We're here at the Olympia Conference Centre for this year's CAP Euro, where some of the greatest minds of the industry are gathered for a 4-day marathon of networking, speeches and parties. Throughout the show, we're going to be taking a look at the conference itself, as well as speaking to some leading experts in the industry. We're also going to be watching the ASOP, as well as tagging along to the glamorous CAP Awards. So stay with us, sit back and relax as we give you an insight into the world of internet gaming. Coming up in today's show, we take a tour around CAP. We talk to some leading industry experts and take a seat at the affiliate series of Poker Tournament. Right, as you can see, all of the stands have gone up and everybody's about to start wheeling and dealing. So come with us as we go and take a look and find out what CAP Euro is all about. This year's CAP Euro event has only just got underway, but already affiliates, organisers and gaming enthusiasts are swarming around the conference for this year's event.
We were here last year as well. The event was probably twice as small as it is now, but yeah, it's going really, really well.
I remember last year it was just this area that was filled up, and now you got booths all the way outside, so you can see how big it's gotten.
From far and wide, everyone's here to booze and schmooze with company representatives and potential clientele.
Obviously the networking is great. Every night there's something going on. You're seeing the same people. It's a great community, so it's good. Yeah, we like it.
Our offices are in Melbourne in Australia. We're usually dealing with people on the phone at midnight our time, so it's nice to deal with them during the day and meet, get face to face with everybody.
It's a very, very important venue for us because this is a very big conference where affiliates from all around Europe and even the States are coming.
Very good for networking for affiliates, and it's a good event.
Traditionally, CAP attracts a wide variety of gaming sites, and this one is no exception, with literally hundreds of stalls all vying to catch the eye of any passers-by.
It's very easy to pick somewhere to play poker. Most of the sites offer very similar things, very similar tournaments. People generally pick where they want to play by skin, by the software, and by how they're looked after by the company.
Affiliates and gaming sites agree that the events held by CAP are amongst the most important in the online gaming calendar.
We're promoting casino, poker and bingo. We're offering books, we got t-shirts, we got some of the games specifications of the games we're offering, including Elvis.
What are you offering on your stand today? Because last time I made a prat out of myself on your PlayStation game. What am I going to be doing this time?
This time you're going to be playing a little bowling on the Wii, so we'll see how good you are.
Yeah, I've never done that one before.
Okay, hopefully you'll be all right.
Walking around the conference, one thing is abundantly clear. When it comes to internet gaming, everybody loves it.
We've probably done more business in the first day than we did in the 2 days for Barcelona. But it's much better, it seems a bit more professional, it seems the industry's growing up a little bit, which is good.
Not only do we meet our top affiliates and see the same people that we've seen before, but every time you meet new people to work with, and it's great. I'm seeing a whole new group of affiliates, so these are ideal for me.
For us, it's a lot of brand awareness. We're just basically looking to make a real strong presence, show everyone who we are, what we're doing.
Where best to meet people, somewhere like this where everybody knows what's going on, people can wander around at their own pace, finding out what you're doing, what you're offering, and then once you've made those contacts, you all go out, have a couple of drinks, everybody's friends, and it's as easy as that.
Right, I'm now joined by Brett Hoberman, who's one of the co-founders of LastMinute.com. What I would love to know is what has attracted you here to CAP Euro to come and speak?
Well, I think obviously the gaming community is a very interesting community these days. A lot's happening. I think what is actually particularly interesting about this conference is obviously you've got the affiliates and the SEO, a lot of best practice there, and I think that gaming being a very competitive market online, you've got some really highly skilled people who know how to do that, and I think increasingly brands are being built, big brands are being built through SEO and PPC, and obviously a lot of these experts are here today.
Now, obviously, you've had amazing success, so what words of advice would you give to somebody who is setting up their own business online?
I think on business online, well, I guess any business really, it's tenacity. So I think you just have to expect loads of road bumps and be very tenacious. Think about that when obstacles come in the way, you are prepared to overcome them. But also that it's very obsessive. You know, running a business successfully means it takes over your life for a while. So you have to be prepared for that. Here you've got a lot of entrepreneurs who are, you know, essentially running probably very profitable businesses, but in the end very small units. So to a large extent they don't face some of the challenges that many other people face when looking at the internet as a science and a technology. They're much closer to the coalface than many of the other people I speak to.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, one of the most exciting aspects of CAP is the affiliate series of poker tournament, which is kicking off right now. We've got 42 players who are all gambling their chips for the chance to win the first prize and that amazing diamond bracelet. The affiliate series of poker tournament began with an estimated 1,000 players competing in an online free roll tournament for one of the 42 seats into the main event here at CAP. The competition consisted of 6 single table tournaments in which 7 players attempted to eliminate their opponents. The rules are simple: win the chips and become the last man standing. The 6 champions would then return on day 2 for the final table and the chance to win that diamond bracelet. The ASOP is one of the most eagerly awaited aspects of CAP. It is a chance for all the poker affiliates to prove that they are not merely internet marketeers, but poker players with unquestionable skills. To win here brings respect, kudos and riches. Those eager to prove themselves amongst their peers included defending champion Chris Deckers and 2-time finalist Miko Lang, whose experience in this format would hold them in good stead. With only 3,000 in chips and rapid escalating blind levels, players seemed eager to gamble for that early double-up. Some were successful, whilst others were forced to make early exits. Committing your entire chip stack is one of the most powerful moves in poker. Exuding confidence, strength and aggression, it places a burden on those still in the hand. To call is to risk your tournament life. To fold is to fight another round. At one point, it seemed that any 2 cards would lead to automatic all-ins, and it was left in the hands of the dealer and the 5 community cards. But as is the case with any poker tournament, time will take its toll. Short stacks were put under pressure, forced to gamble on lesser hands, and raise out of position. One by one, they fell as the dealer revealed the final lifeline. And after 3 hours of poker, only a single table remained. 2 remaining players were heads up and gunning for the last seat at the final table. It had been a rollercoaster ride for the local boy, Steve Hedger, who managed to edge himself back into the competition after being crippled to a mere handful of chips. Aggression seemed to be the order of the day, neither willing to surrender their big blinds. Eventually, after a series of all-in moves, we had a showdown. Pocket 10s versus Ace-9 offsuit. A 9 on the river would not suffice, and our final table was complete.
It was a battle. It was a real battle. It was a very good game, a very good table. Everyone played very tight. We didn't lose somebody till after the break. The hardest game of poker I think I've ever won.
So congratulations to our 6 finalists, who will all be gunning for the top prize and that diamond bracelet later in the show. Right, so I'm joined by Michael Caselli, that's right, yeah, the editor of Bluff Europe and also Gambling.com.
That's correct, yeah, and we're here today at the Cap Euro event, and I just finished chairing the day, and now we're getting ready for for today's poker tournament, and also for tonight's party, which is going to be a black tie event down at Chelsea Football Ground.
How well does CAP bring affiliates and businesses together?
It's number 1 by a mile. This event has been sold out for months and months and months. People could not get a stand if they wanted to in the last few months. So it's an industry-leading event. We're very proud of it because I think this is only the 3rd time that we've done it. But it brings everyone together, and I think it's a lot of the personalities involved that make a difference. And because there's commonality between all the people in the industry, and because they know someone who knows someone who knows someone, business really gets done here.
There was obviously a wide variety of keynote speakers here. How are they actually selected?
Well, it's kind of down to a team of 3 of us. It's myself and 2 other colleagues. And we sit down, and the main thing is we think about the issues that are most topical at the moment. And when we figure out what's going to be topical and interesting for everyone, we then scour the earth to find the best people. And I can honestly say today was one of the best conference lineups we've had. Now, part of our decision this year on how we're going to run the conference program is to create as light a conference as possible, but with the best possible people there. So the conference is not about quantities of information, it's about quality of information. And if people could leave here fresh and having fun and doing a lot of social networking and doing some business with other people in the room, then we've done a good job.
What's the future of CAP?
Okay, that's a great question, and something we talk about in the office, of course, all the time. But the future of CAP, I think, is more of this, and more bonding, and more affiliate meeting with the affiliate programs, and creating a real dialogue. And that's something that we need to do as CAP, because traditionally, the dialogue between affiliate and affiliate program has not always been perfect. But through events like this, and meeting people face to face, and through us facilitating it, and through these events, we could actually create a much, much stronger affiliate community for gaming. And for the magazine, is to continue to educate people and to get the best possible people talking about the topics that are most affecting affiliates today and right now. And that's really our focus with what we're doing in print. And then the third, and probably the most important thing that we like to do is have fun. So we've got our CAP Spring Break, which is just a big social networking, no conference agenda at all, but just socializing, having fun, and taking everyone out for a good time 24 hours a day. There are so many events at CAP Spring Break that I challenge anyone to try to attend them all.
Right, well that's all very nice and everything, but I just have one little question. Where was my invite?
You know what? Next year you're coming as my personal guest. You're VIP.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you.
So that's it for part 1, but join us after the break when we're going to be crowning the ASOP champion, heading out and about in London and glamming it up for this year's CAP Awards.